I believe the word, and I think the method of the word is very sound. The methods that were given to us are sound and trustworthy. And you guys have to forgive me. Listen, I have studied quite a few subjects. And it becomes all nonsense and garbage after a time. It really does. It's useless, nonsense, and garbage. Only those things that are applicable to life, to your walk, are useful, right? And we were told in the Bible something about that. Remember when the Lord was talking about genealogies, about people looking into the genealogies, he said that was useless. Remember that? And the Bible also talks about being spoiled through vain philosophies and rudiments of men, right? But when he spoke about the genealogies, people discussing genealogies, those type details like that, useless details. In this world we live in, information, because we live in the information age, it makes details seem meaningful. But I know a lot of people right now who have a lot of details in a lot of areas, and they can barely feed themselves. Nor they don't know how to go out and extract food from nature. Useless. It does not edify the body. Right? That's what the Lord was getting to. There are certain subjects that just don't edify the body. It's not going to do that person who's battling with dark entities any good to know the details about the toenails of Moses. Right? So some of the subjects that people get into, I won't get into because it becomes useless. It's useless. Now, to have that overall picture, right, that would affect us. That's a different story. And with that, you have to have spiritual discernment or spiritual understanding. Also, note in the Bible, it states that the Bible must be understood spiritually. It must be discerned spiritually. Now, discerned is when it almost has the word solve included into it. So it really is understanding it, but being able to apply it also, which turns into wisdom. You start going into detail, you're going to find yourself in conversations that just take up time. If they don't grant anybody anything, right? No breakthrough, no anything. You just, the Bible states the end result of those things is forever learning and never coming to the knowledge of the truth, having a bunch of details and specifications, right? But you cannot apply it, nor can you identify it when it comes along. The world works that way, right? The world will pay you to study a light bulb from a mile away to see if it causes headaches. But they'll pay you for this. They've actually sent out a grant for $350,000 to find the answer to that question. Can a light bulb affect a person a mile away, inducing headaches upon a person if that light bulb was on 24 hours a day? They actually had a study on dumb things like this, and they paid big grants. This is how they pay for science. You guys know that, right? That's how they pay for science, with questions like that. And people go out there and they conduct this, they apply the scientific method to something like that to extract an answer. But that's the world. When we're dealing with spiritual subjects, right, our Lord's subjects, everything our Father did was purposed. If it doesn't have a purpose or it doesn't carry purpose, if it doesn't add to you, but in fact takes away from you, the Lord didn't give us anything that takes away from us. He gave what grows us, what gives to us, right? His word gives us strength. Details. Give us details. Wisdom is something different because that's when you have an ability to apply that knowledge. And because we serve the Lord, you apply that knowledge in the path of righteousness to yield godly results. But details are just details. And be careful about those areas of detail.